But I know this one got cut from the video. This is James and welcome back to the Storage Scavenger. Today we are working on taking a step back. So I have been running around like a chicken with my head cut off ever since I left my job back about a month ago in the 1st of November. And I've been busting it out on YouTube. I've been busting it out on my business. I've been working all day. But I'm disorganized and I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off, basically just flying by the seat of my pants. So what we're doing now is we're going to take a step back. We're going to take a look at everything we got going, and we've got to get this business organized. If you're starting to run a business, for those of you that are new into this business, you've got to get organized and get yourself into a system that can do it. So one of the things that we're doing is we're actually going back to our storage facility. We're going to rent a second unit, and we're going to move the rest of the stuff out of the homeless unit and the other unit down there. So we're going to be doing some filming off and on here and there, showing some more stuff as we get it more organized. We're going to be putting our shelving together that we showed you the other day and getting things set up so that I can get the rest of those units cleared out before the end of the month, because I don't want to pay another month's rent on those units as well. So that's what our plan is for today. Once we get it all moved down here, then it's just a few blocks away from my house, and I can jump over there, sort it, organize it, and start going through it and see what else we got left to go. We've been out here working. We've already got our trailer all fully loaded. We're fixing to hook it up to the truck and head over to the storage so we can unload this, start getting ourselves a little bit more organized. Okay guys, so we had a little change of plans this morning, so it's been a little bit of a strange day. So we went to our storage facility to try to clean some stuff up, and part of what we thought about was going ahead and renting a second unit, and that didn't work out. They didn't have anything available, so we wound up going to another facility that's just a little bit down the road. We went in them to talk to them about one. We rented one. While we were over there and they were showing us the unit, they said we also have this one. It's 2 doors down. It's bigger than the one we had over at the other facility. So here's what we did. We rented 2 new facilities at the new facility. We're emptying the one that we've been using. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a little bit of time the next month moving it over. So I've got this one till the end of the month anyway. I've got a load in the car right now, but what we're going to do is we're going to move it, sort it, stack it neatly, get it ready, and we're going to have a stack for donations. We're going to have a stack for the flea market. We're going to have a stack for eBay, so that I know where stuff's going to go. And we've got one unit that's going to be basically our push pile. So as we clean out a unit, it's going to get stuck in there. Then as we sort it and get it ready to list, it's going to move into the other unit. So we're trying to figure out a system, and that's kind of the best plan I've come up with so far. We're still working on things. Hey, if you've got a good idea, if you've got a good suggestion on a system that we can use to help us get this thing organized, because that's my biggest problem right now. We are a chaotic mess, and I'm trying to get it straightened out. So I can't buy any more units until I get this mess straightened out and I get those other units emptied. So if you have anything, leave me a comment below if you've got any suggestions on how I can better organize myself, or maybe a suggestion on a system or a process, because I'm flying by the seat of my pants and I'm trying to figure this out as I go. So anyway, we'll catch you over at the other unit. So here we are. This is my new unit. You can see we're starting to stack in the boxes over here, and we're starting to sort. This is going to be the stack. So on this side, boxes, stuff that still needs to be somewhat sorted out. Some of it's been partially sorted. We went through it, made sure we got the trash out, but we still got to sort out what's good and what's bad. Over here, we're going to start stacking up all of our donation stuff. And this is stuff that's still completely unsorted and stuff that we're just putting in here for right now. Luckily, we got 2 doors. We got one in the back, one in the front. And then just right down here, just a little bit down, we got another unit. I've got my sorting table We got some stuff that we're sorting already. We got the shoe rack and one of our clothes racks. That's stuff that's going to go to the flea market. So those are right there in the front, so I can get to them, so I can put them in a trailer to take to the flea market. Then we got another little shelf here. We're going to use that for sorting stuff. We got some shelving units there. The unit I had talked about before, the first unit we bought at the auction run, this was the main reason I bought it. It's got the shelving units in it, and I started putting them together. I got to get some more screws so I can finish putting it together and recharge my battery. It's on the charger right now. So, but we're going to take that. That unit's going to go there, and then there's another one that's going to go right here, right next to it. And then we got these shelving racks. I got to get some hooks for them. And then here's more stuff. So we're starting to pack it in, starting to move it in. So we're starting to pack it in, we're starting to move it in. So let's go back to the van. We got the minivan here today. You can fit a lot of stuff in a minivan if you know how to pack it right. We got a ton of stuff in there. I thought a little bit more room. I could have gotten some more stuff in there, but I was just like, let's go ahead and get out of here. We're starting to lose daylight. So, right here's all the hats. These are all the hats that we found in the homeless unit. So, we already got those sorted. These are going to come over here because they're going to go on one of the racks to get listed on eBay. We got a little trumpet that we got. There's another sorting table. Some more plush stuff. This is all clothes and stuff out of the homeless unit. That's going to go in the donation pile. There's one of the strollers. We're actually going to take that to the house. Jessica wants it. So, she keeps calling dibs on stuff. There's the wheelchair we found in the homeless unit. I just looked them up. They sell between $75 and $100. So, I'm fixing to list that one here in just a little bit. There's the famous SpongeBob bear. That's all stuff that came out of the house. Most of that's going to be eBay stuff. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go get this stuff unloaded and get it sorted. Hey, we made pretty quick work of the van. So these are all electronics and stuff that got to go back to the house. A couple of cool shirts I found. I think we showed that one. That's the Miller Genuine Draft, but I know this one got cut from the video. One of my favorites. Look at that. Solo. Mr. Hahn. Pretty cool. I just found this. Going through some more stuff from the homeless unit. Look at that. Star pattern. It's all crochet. That is handmade. That is not store-bought. There's no tags, no markings. That is a handmade little crocheted star. Something like that. I may try to sell it on eBay. See if somebody wants something like that. Just wrapping it up. Found this. Starbucks Solo Coffee Press. Not sure if you can see that with the glare. Little French press coffee mug from Starbucks. There's the Starbucks logo. (2003) Starbucks Company, all rights reserved. That's cool. Put your coffee in there. Press it down. Make you a cup of coffee for a single person. Nice. So I made it back to the house. I got everything unloaded, but unfortunately we lost daylight and there's no lights in this facility, so I had to shut it down for the night. Came back, did some lives on YouTube. Now we're back to work. Now what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be looking at some comps and I'm going to be looking up some stuff. So I thought I'd share with you on my computer some of the things that we're looking for when we're looking at comps on people, when we're looking at comps, when we're looking up the value of things and how we're going about doing our listing. So here we are on eBay, and when I want to look up comps, one of the things I want to do is I want to just come up here to the search and look at different things. So I've got one of the sweatshirts here, and it is a Atlanta Braves 1995 World Series. And I want to see if I can find the actual item. Now, these are actually the sweatshirt right there. But these are just, whatever listings people actually have. So what I want to do is I want to come over here to the sidebar on the left hand side, and I want to look at a couple of things. One, I want to click on sold items, but then I also want to look at used condition, because that's what's going to give me the best comps. Now I'm going to go price it from highest to lowest, and now we can look down the list and see what they've sold for. Now these are not the one that I had. That one right there is, let me see, compare that. Yep, that right there is exactly the sweatshirt that I have. So this one sold for $24.99. So what I will do, look and see if I have any other comps for that particular sweatshirt, and I'm not seeing that particular one. So what I will do is I will probably set this one in at $24.99 or best offer and see what we get for it. Now something like this is very easy to look up, but say we have something that may not be so easy. So I have some crystals that I'm working on listing right now. So let me show you how I do those. I want to go to 1.5 ounce raw rose quartz. It says there was no exact mattress found, but it does give some listings. So let's take a look at some of the listings. Again, I want to make sure sold items is checked. And this right here, rose quartz, it's 2 pounds for $10. This one was 3 pounds, it sold for $12. 1.5 pounds sold for $3. 2 pounds 5 ounces sold for $12. So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna put this on auction, and I will start it because it looks like most of these have been sold on auction. So what I will do is I will put it on auction, and I will put it on auction starting bid at $5. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at their listings too, because this is the other thing is, yes, I know bidding has ended, but what I want to do is I want to read all the information in here and see what they wrote in their descriptions and everything. Sometimes they do. Condition is brand new, undamaged, including handmade items. So then they give a little bit of information about rose quartz and what it means and where it came from. I don't know where it came from because it came out of a storage unit, but I can utilize some of this information about where they come from and what it means in my description, because this is going to help. The more you can put into your descriptions, the better your chances of this stuff selling is going to be. So you want to really work on writing the descriptions really, really well. This is something I'm working on learning how to do. So this is why I study the sold. I don't just look at what sold. I actually read their descriptions, because sometimes the difference between the sold and the unsold listings isn't the price. It's the information that they put in that description. So that's one of the things I'm learning about eBay, and that's one of the things I'm trying to get better at, is writing better descriptions on my stuff. So we're always trying to improve how we do our stuff and how we do everything. And so that's what we're looking for. So that's kind of some of the things we're looking at when we're looking up comps. I hope that helps you see kind of what we're looking at when we're listing items, when we're getting ready to get stuff out there. So I hope that this has been really, really helpful to you. And if you like what we're doing, if you like what you're seeing here at the Storage Scavenger, make sure you click the subscribe button below. Click the little bell notification so you get all updates. Also, if you have any suggestions on how we can get this stuff better organized or improve how we're doing our listings, leave me a comment below. I'm always looking to improve, and I'm always trying to get better and better every day. So help me do that. Share with me your ideas on how I can do better listings and how I can get this mess better organized. Till next time, we'll see you. Have a great day. Come back and see us again at the Storage Scavenger.